What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. Today we resume the Daedalus Bloc storyline here. Hopefully microphone levels are better. I was told it was a bit low last time. Apologies for that one. Hopefully this all sounds better. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be the last mission we have before the Matrix host size bug fix. For those of you who've been playing since early access, it's a bug fix. For those of you who've been playing since launch, they've added a bunch of new Matrix sizes, which should be fun. Ultimately, I'm going to run this one. I'm going to go for whatever optional loot we can. UltraTek doesn't end up being that strong of a faction. We don't get to run our ex-Jupiter bodyguard because she hates running for Jupiter Tech, which is understandable. Jupiter group, whatever. So we've got as many as we can. Katana is already hype capped, but we still want to get her, de-stressed and whatnot as well. So we'll figure it out, but would like to get her the hype limit break when we can. And then meanwhile, for Tiny, the Vanguard, want to get that one up to 80 herself. This is going to be the team. We should be ready to go here. I think I did a little bit of weapon modding off recording, put the new pistol silencer on the SMG, things like that, but this should be the team, and it should go pretty well. So Byron has paid a small fortune in bribes to steal these bio-verification secrets. We're here to pick them up and figure out if we can figure out where Paige DeVale actually is. So we have to go and scour all these loot boxes. We've got a host here, and there's usually a host here. There is. That kills the cameras, and that kills the laser gates, which we'll probably just skip Jack in for. Don't know where my exit is. That's fine. 10 kills for some influence. I don't really care about that guy's influence, but may go for it all the same. Divergence will have to get the jump on, but that should be fine. That should be doable. I don't have any of my soldier stuff, so I'm not going to be running very fast, aside from Vanguard Glasswalker making things go pretty well. Let's start taking a few steps forward and see if we can figure out where the... Actually, let's wait until you've had your turn first. That seems just kind of correct here. Where is that Divergent going, and are you going to wake some guards up? You actually might. Okay, let's see. I think... I'm trying to think of what kind of pathing I want to take. Don't know where my exit is, but I kind of want to go this to start. Like, rush to this, take down a bunch of devices, get rid of these cameras, and then as a team, like, go here, go back up the middle, one person solos this, come around this way, grab this, and then hope the exit's here. It certainly might not be, but we're going to find out. Ideally, don't skipjack that. Let's go spend a few AP at a time, and as we run forward, get some info on where the guards might be. Okay, sure. A couple of... Yeah, a T-Assault over here. T-Rex over there. And looks like another T-Assault. Okay, a couple of shotgunners and a basic grunt. I can get you to this box and then probably hide alongside the wall. I'm actually going to wait and make sure I have info first. Nice, we got a high-level SMG. This is, I think, the strongest SMG you can drop in a loot box. I don't think it's the strongest SMG in the game. But Tiny's going to wait. I am very tempted to lure, but I want to know what else... Actually, if I lure... Let's see, that's just kind of good overall. I don't want to get seen by the cameras. That's going to be a little tough to do. If I can keep the corpses all right there, I think they're going to be out of camera view. Yeah, if lure is a 15-meter radius, being right here should make you... Should get you out of camera range. I believe that'll be... Well, camera C 11 meters is going to be close. Either way, though, I think we're fine. Right, no AP, because lure costs 1. You're going to stand there, which seems fine. Yeah, not going to be in range to do any skipjack stuff till the next turn, but that's going to be okay. Going to skipjack this, then clean up the host. You standing there should be invisible. They're going to walk in a straight line. This guy's far away, but there's always a chance that it turns around. So I'm going to stop a little bit short. Actually, I can probably stop here. That'll probably be in range. I want to know what you're doing. Because if you ambush me, it's bad. Okay, we're good for a little bit. Then I'm going to run to around here. This should be fine. And then Anarchist can do similar stuff. Hug that wall. Seems fine. Off we go. Okay. Well, this all looks decent so far. No complaints. Didn't get anything from the first box. That's okay. That's going to be annoying for me. I can security scramble, though. I would like to preserve my AP, though, and shoot these guys, so I'll use my Vanguard for that instead. You shouldn't be able to see far enough, though. If I'm wrong, I'm very, very sad. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see me anyway. Do want to jam kit this. Let's Let's see, if I delay to 9, everyone else can still go after me, so that should be okay. Those are pretty good spots for me overall. You're over there, that's fine. Katana's gonna wait and go near the end. And then you're not really going anywhere, which is pretty normal. So yeah, Anarchist and Remake will delay. Tiny can get this camera, no problems. Sorry, let's jump get this. I could shoot at you guys. It would be okay. But I would rather have the surprise target buff for the assault rifle. Actually, no, I can't delay the appropriate amount. I've got no choice here. Okay. Your vision cones aren't that long, thankfully. We just go for a shot here. I think going for one of the assaults makes sense. Go for one that's going to be a little bit harder to AoE. So, shoot you. We get the shred, which is pretty sweet. I am hunted because I'm just outside your vision cone. What are you doing next turn? Running over that way? You will not see me, but I also want to be in a spot where I can help if needed. So standing here seems fine. More guards over there, not the end of the world. Not the best, but it's fine. If you yield, Remake can't do whatever she wants. That's unfortunate. My guns are going to be too loud to do anything good. So I think I have to go for... Yeah, I have to go for all the security stuff here. So I'm going to run to here. I don't care that you guys are going to see me. We should be fine to clear this up. So you're angry. That's okay. As long as my people aren't spotted, it's not going to matter. Let's go down to 2 AP, which should be enough. Skipjack is well, pretty much always fine. Double check. It does seem to be every one of these laser gates. All 5. So I'm going to run to here. And as long as we don't escalate, this won't be a problem. Probably could have even spent down another 10 AP, but it's kind of whatever. Here's all the laser gates. We've got 3 traps. That's wild, actually. Exit, load, and exit. There's a chance that we... Well, it's restart all the ice in the node, which is a big deal. Alright, so... Dagger. Trap Keeper. Trap Keeper. If you load a program, hard disconnects. Are you kidding me? Okay, I have Turco Juice, which says, skips all ice reactions next time you would take an action. Okay. Turco Juice, are you right about this? Yep, it skipped the thing. Okay. Disarm you. Disarm you. I do have the 5... I have the 5 button presses, no problem here. So let's go kill them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get some back. 5. They're all down. I have 11 connection, which means I'm allowed to token again. Go up to 11. That's going to be just enough for me. And now it is time to go randomly pin drop around. Do I get lucky? No. Do I get lucky? Yes. I can grab these 4 downloads with no cost to myself at all. That seems fine. I'm thinking, why not Phantom Slide and get a ton of value right now? Now, I sadly cannot load Scan without getting dumped, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's pin drop and try to get lucky. Let's see. If I load Scan, use Scan, and walk here, that's minus 27. I can spike the CPU. Okay. Load Scan. Walk. Use Scan. This doesn't count as an action. CPU spiked for funsies. Phantom Slide U. Phantom Slide U. Can't do anything else. I could have gone the other order, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, probably should have Phantom Slid onto that. I forgot that I was out of charges already. Doesn't really matter, but... if I take a download, I get disconnected. So that's not worth it. I could deck bending, actually. Deck bending gives me some more space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this host is now devoid of all downloads. I got everything I cared about except for the APU. Seems good. Okay. Not a bad turn. Thank you, random doing stuff. And I gotta say, yeah, the value of generating... Yeah, that's one thing I guess I kind of got wrong in my Wireghost class guide, is you really can stack enough connection generation and repair to be in a really silly spot. Okay, well, Phreak's gonna start. I'm not in range of more than one person, so let me fix that. I won't get maximum number of attacks this way. Well, it's still better than everything else I could do. I could take combat drugs. The reason would be to get more crit chance to help guarantee I trigger my buffs. I think it's worth it. Let's just spend the cash. It's not going to be terribly expensive, and it's going to be a really valuable turn. There's the crit I wanted. That is Downer. That is Steamroll buffing the team. That is Recoup for me. And what a great turn. And down they go. 1200 damage crits. Gotta love it. Okay, you guys could be threatening. I should try to hide my team in some level of cover. We're back to a nice docile turn here. Anarchist can simply run in and grab some loot boxes. Want to be a little bit cognizant of these guys. There's a chance their patrols are bad for me. There's my first piece. Also solid armor blueprint. There's, of course, more to find. Let's see what else we can get. Got part 3. That's sweet. Another solid armor blueprint. And, of course, I've already met Dr. Sevenfold. Thank you for the files. Am I okay standing here? I think I'm okay walking down behind this pillar. I don't know where they're going, but it shouldn't be a big deal just yet. They don't know anything, so I'm not going to bother entertaining the fact that they do. Do I want to rewind? I'm missing Trapkeeper and other things that I care about. I will go for Rewind here. I know that you're useless, but also I think Divergence see far, don't they? Yeah, Divergence see 22 meters. Are you going to see me from here? If you're right there, you're too far away. Okay, literally cannot see me, so Tiny can wait. Got to get away from this camera. It's not going to be too bad. This camera may well... Nah, won't see that one either. Okay, these corpses are far enough away. That's good news. I got that part right. I'm going to rewind just because I want to make sure she has everything she needs. And getting things like a charge of Trapkeeper and deck bending and whatnot back I think is worth it. Let's go have these guys move around. Okay, you're going the wrong way. We love that for you. Oh yeah, I might have sent the team this way. That's right. I kind of forgot what my plans were already. Okay, there's one of the exits. There's one there and one up that way. Okay, so... yeah, this leads me to want to go up the right here. Scour these two. This box, then get out that way. Okay, my team's going to go this way for the most part. Either way, Katana's going to start. She's going to knock some cameras down so that I have some space to work with. We'll see how she does. Solid power level 10 Matrix Toast. Do care about this. There's also downloads in these 3 spots. Let's go load the things. Let's grab tokens for good measure. Phantom Slide is not worth it when I have to land somewhere. If I had a high level cyber deck, I need basically one more bump. But essentially, at some point, I'll be able to do like random pin drop or random Phantom Slide into instantly using nuke, and that allows me to do more aggressive things. Okay, what's here? 3 active ice. That is an unlink as far as I'm concerned. This is if you download Steel AP. I'm going to unlink you guys for sure. And then if I Trapkeeper, I should up to 8 tokens, which won't quite one-shot everything. Which means I don't really care. But I can't... oh no, I can fit baby version. I'm going to go like this. Ah, okay, I'm going to unlink again. Now I have infinite tokens. Right, now I have, well, enough to do whatever I want. So, let's pin drop. Hey, that's kind of cool. Alright. I am tempted to Phantom Slide this, then get rewinded again later. I can probably deal with whatever's here. And it'll be okay. It is going to be kind of annoying. Let's see, where else do they get sent? Okay, there's 2 there. I need Phantom Slide for that. I've got to go do everything else manually. I guess there's another world where I end a little early. Have to make sure my Cyber Knight goes first. Now, let's save the other Phantom Slide for another turn. Let's start here. Let's just go. Damage connection doesn't matter at all. Yeah, these are like really docile overall. No connecting, and then gotta kill no program loading as well, because I will need active disruption for the incinerator. This is fine. I am still gonna look for a rewind here if I can on a future turn. Yeah, sadly I could not kill the SCU. That's too bad. All the guards have moved. I would like to jump people if I can. You can hear the railgun. If I go back here, they no longer can. I can attack from out of range. Remake can probably help as well. This seems acceptable to me. I'm not in anticipation range of you, and I don't want this guy to hear my gun. So yeah, I think shooting from here is fine. I think we can do what needs to be done. Not a guaranteed hit, just a very likely hit. No longer surprising. Coin flip. That's nice, we got both hits. Let's put you somewhere like here. That seems fine. The funny thing is, I'm only hunted, so you don't even know where to go to catch me. Okay, if I go... How far am I from being in range of you? Actually, just barely am in range right here. Okay. No one else can hear me. You're far enough away. And if I go full auto... Okay, actually single target's guaranteed. Why go full auto then? Yeah, literally guaranteed. I got the crit. That is steamroll for me. I should reload. Stay away from the camera. That's going to be more than far enough away. More guards over there. Doesn't really matter. I'm not too worried about you. Katana's done in a couple of turns anyway. Let's go spend the entire team this way. That seems fine. Yes, I could try to sneak through here, but with the SCU... Okay, there's a world where... Nah, it's not worth it. We're going this way together anyway. This host is nothing in it of value, except for maybe the alarm unit, which I'm willing to suppress, but... one thing I forgot, actually, was that because I'm playing on higher heat, we started at sec level 1, which means I could have spiked the APU at the start, and I forgot. Also was not able to rewind there, because my initiative was higher. Honestly, it's fine the way it's going. Okay, here's this stuff. 5 tally. Yeah, okay, these are completely docile. Load deception to make this work a little bit better. This is 20 damage to connection. That's 8 AP. That's 10. I will simply take the connection damage. Honestly, it's fine. There's a million of these. Good thing I have Phantom Slide, which will kill all of them. You can see the health totals are around 105. And I have 143 damage per token or something like that. So, you know, bye. Let's kill these cameras. Okay, that went pretty solid. Need to reload Deception again. Not a huge deal. I have Decoy, so that didn't hurt. Let's see. What's next for me? I could Trap Keeper. These if needed, but I think just being here is fine. Okay, let's get rid of you, then you. Program loading may not matter. Look like it's very... Okay, I don't need to scout... sorry, don't need to scan anymore. Probably need anti-trap. Do not need a second charge of sleeves. This is actually pretty safe. I'm going to load this and it's fine. Let's start here. If you load a program, if you use a program, restarts all ice. Okay, so I have to take this once, which is fine actually. So, disarm you, deception you, not going to load any programs. That's fine. Load a program, not going to do that. 2 traps here and a passive. Load a program, use a program. Okay, that's devices down. That's downloads complete. That is me disconnecting. You're done for the turn. That's fine. You're patrolling uselessly. And we know about 2 guards. You up here and you over there. You might gank my Wireghost. We'll see what happens. Let's be a little bit slow. Okay, I don't mind you being there. You are coming up. You found a corpse. Okay, thankfully, this is part of why we waited. We know Katana won on initiative, so I'm not too worried about this. Getting a line of sight on you is going to be a little tough, but I can get it. You are 23 meters away, which should be decent. What's the noise on this gun? 39. Okay, so basically incredibly, incredibly loud. And you would see me, which is not ideal, and I can't sneak past that, so... Probably going to rely on some mix of lure and refract to do things. Who's going to... Actually, I'm going to leave you here for a sec. Because ideally, we use lure to pull these guys away. You're 23 meters out, so I'm not worried about you. Let's throw Tiny up to here. That is comfortably in lure range for these two guys. Not going to railgun just yet, but I do want to pull you guys down here to be more killable. And if you're... Ooh, you found a corpse. That means you've stopped. That's not ideal. I didn't want you to do that. You're a basic... I didn't think about that really at all. Oh, this is one thing they added really recently, is they mentioned who discovered it. That's really cool. That is such a great change. I really like that. So we know who to knock down because of the corpse getting spotted. That's actually really, really great. I think hiding you vaguely around here is fine. We can... Let's make it around here. I don't think Remake can clear. Let's find out. One consideration is we can just go for this. I'm still on combat drug. This is going to look really good then. Okay, this is likely to kill. And just like that, it's not reported anymore. The timer will expire in 3 turns. We've got some tally from this corpse being spotted. Can't get around that one. But now we can pretty easily run up for the next thing. Now, you're going to run forward and spot stuff. But I don't care if you see me on your turn, because you're not going to do anything about it. So, go ahead. Tiny, I think, can stay where she is. Running that way seems incorrect. I'm going to leave you right around here. That seems okay. Just end your turn straight up. And then Anarchist can get this loot box for me, which seems totally fine. This guy's going to walk this way. He's going to see me and I won't care. Useless. Well, actually, the 8 blue cubes are kind of useful, actually. That is Glasswalker on the team. Okay, you're going to run towards that corpse. The only thing that was spotted was that corpse over there, so you're going to run down the bottom left-hand side. Keep in mind the other guy's going to investigate on his own turn as well, so... You're going to run... Are you going to go this way or that way? I don't know. Let's just wait and see. Anarchist should be fine where she is. Katana's going to get jumped by this guy. She's got to get out. I think just... Yeah, being vaguely over here should be fine. I could try to go for the exit. It's obviously not going to be in reach. This seems fine. This should be relatively safe. These turn back on fairly soon. I think end of turn 5. Nope. Okay, end of turn 6. Fair enough. You're fine where you are. Remake could shoot, but we should wait until these guards actually move. You are doing nothing. You're on the way up. You found some corpses. You're probably not going to run all the way to me, although it's possible you will. As we skip your turn forward. Anarchist still waits. Which way are you going? Far side. Great, I love that for you. You look up a suppressant, that's not a big deal. This guy can finally spend his turn running up. You're investigating lure. Good for you, buddy. I think shooting with the Vanguard here makes sense. No one else can hear, and it's a good use of your action points as far as I'm concerned. There's my shred. You can simply run forward. Were you actually in vision range? Yeah, you were. You were inside his vision cone. That's fine. Anarchist can do this. I think that is reasonable as well. Down you go. Poor guy got ambushed. Thank you, Lure. It's a great ability. Okay. Looking pretty good here. Halfway through the boxes. Getting 10 kills means clearing out the entire map unless they escalate for reinforcements, which, to be fair, is looking relatively likely. But I still don't care about influence this guy very much, so I'm just going to optimize for boxes and time in the real world. Glasswalker pops again. I love having 2 charges of Glasswalker. I love having 1 AP. Love all that stuff. So, multiple corpses found means they're all running over there. They're all being sent. It's not too far from the exit. We should... Okay, I'm just going to be diligent here. We're just going to spam delay. It's good to have the initiative in case I need it. In this case, I did not. But it's good to have it. Off you go. And this allows me to make sure I know everything. Actually, maybe should have moved Katana. Too late now, of course. But Katana had a very small chance of his random patrol being this way. We're okay, though. So off they go. Remake is by far the closest. You're going to have to spend... This is not... We'll try, but I'm pretty sure I'm not in snap range. It's kind of close. Wow, okay, I'm... Okay, phew. This is not the best blade in the game that you can find in a box, but it's probably good enough to be an upgrade. Spiking the APU is kind of useful. Fastest way to that box is this way. Let's run this way as a team then. I'm out of AP. I actually could have considered rewinding, although I'm not in a rush for that one. Running to the host has minor value. There's a world where I want to spike the APU. Let's send Tiny to there, and we'll send Anarchist to that one. That seems fine. We're not escalating any reinforcements, so I'm not in any big... There's no big worries here. Anarchist gets us no problem. Could have had the Cyber Knight grab it, but I think we're fine how we're doing it. Injected file. No, this is not injected file, because I don't think I was injected. Solid weapon mod, solid blueprint. Seems good enough overall. So... This host is only an APU. I'm probably going to end up spending my team this way, actually. Maybe I fight some guards, maybe I don't. But take this box and go up this set of stairs. Alternatively, it's going all the way around to slower. I think I'd rather just fight them. Let's once again delay. Make sure we know what the guards are all doing. I mean, they're investigating corpses, but still. You're just hunting. The rest will soon. Tempted to use lure on some people. Not in an immediate rush to do so. But I'm thinking the person with the E-rifle is the one who should close the gap the most. One of the railgun can be the slowest. I think we're still okay to chill. I'm going to save 1 AP and just figure out where my team ends up. There is a world where I skipjack back into this camera and keep them down. I'm going to have Katana go last for that reason. You're going to run up to here. That seems like a fine place to be. The remake can basically run across the map now. That seems fine. I'm a little worried about them turning back, so I'm going to go safe route instead. I may be far enough away that wouldn't have mattered. This is 33 meters. I don't know where that would have been, but probably not that big of a deal. I'm going to run up and throw a single refract down. Get a few pixels. The goal is like, look, I have another charge of it anyway. Let's just make sure nothing funny can happen. And then Katana, I think, can be behind these boxes and has no worries at all. Just going to stay grouped. Safety and numbers. We should be fine. And the last box has the last piece. Siphoning that is actually fine. We've already scanned each of the SCUs, so whatever. Doesn't really matter which one you use. Probably don't have to do much about that. Let's once again wait. Yeah, so you're patrolling back and forth, so you have a chance at this mattering. Anarchist, Remake, Katana, all can wait. You're on the way up. Great. I have at least one charge of lure available. You would see me eventually. Got to be a little bit concerned about that. We finally... Ooh. So we finally found a better sniper rifle. This is an improvement over the one I've currently got. I believe I have a level 3 sniper rifle. Here's the last file. And the Kaza Heavy Rail Dart is arguably the actual strongest loot boxable SMG. Okay, if I run to here, I can lure you guys really far away, or I can just say, screw it, we're going for the kills. Honestly, I kind of want to say, screw it, let's go for the kills. They're already in a spot which is like pretty easy to play for. I'm in railgun aim. I could wait for next turn, which is tempting to me. It allows my team to like group up pretty convincingly. I think I do want to throw down lure to... Well, I don't need to, though. I'm winning on initiative here pretty hard. I'm only going to get 2 attacked with the railgun anyway, so it doesn't really matter how we do it. Let's make sure our initiative rolls look good, I guess. You're a little scary, but not that scary. You've only got 1 full auto with this. I should have maybe considered delaying instead of fully yielding, but... Let's put you here. I think you can't reload, or can you? Yeah, you cannot. It costs 5 AP. That's fine. You're in range, which is good enough. I can try to sneak closer for the Metal Scream Pulse. I'm actually tempted to do so. Is get all the way up here. I can do initiative shenanigans if needed. I'm going to go all the way up here in Metal Scream, and then expect that my team can do whatever they need to do, and then I will follow up on a future turn. I don't need to rush this, but it doesn't have a downside, so I'm hitting it. Guards do not react to being Metal Scream pulsed. Let's see. Anarchist did not roll great on initiative. End of next turn for that one is fine. I am tempted to interference spike that group. That will make Anarchist go first. And that gives me a lot of freedom. That seems worth it. I'm not going to get the evasion debuff, because it only lasts the one turn no matter what you do. But that's fine. I don't really care. For safety's sake, I'm going to look ahead as well for an extra -2. You know, we got more than enough initiative to do whatever we want, but this gives us some degree of extra safety. And then if I put you here, you're comfortably in shotgun range of just about everybody. I don't believe you're blocking line of sight. Okay. The team is ready to fight next turn. They have all got their backs turned. This guy's facing a wall. It's going to go badly for them. I could skipjack, but why? Actually, if I skipjack, I can maybe spike the APU. I'm doing nothing else with my turn. So let's go for it. Not sure I have what's needed to knock everything down. You know what? It's close, though. Okay. Double Spectral Dagger. Decoy and Scan are needed. I'm going to see if I can get lucky with Pin Drop. If I do, then this gets a lot easier. If I don't, it'll be fine. 1, 2. Didn't get lucky. It's fine. What I should do, actually, is look for things to unlink. I have got enough connection now, that's fine. I'm going to unlink this. This gives me more tokens. So now I've got 10. That should be enough. I'm just going to Phantom Slide instead of using other stuff. This allows me to not load more programs. That looks like it's everything dead. Scan, spike. That's what I came for. That costs me 1 action point. Good job. And you're going to be fine. Sec AI knows nothing. Let's see. You can delay to... Let's see. If you go to 14, you can yield... Yeah, we want Remake to lead here. So delay, yield, yield. Remake leads. Let's aim primarily at the suppressant. That seems fine. Can't hit you in it, but that's not a big deal. We want these kills as fast as possible. There's a crit. There's some decent damage. I think your turns are already over. That is me getting AP back. Down you go. I have a few AP left. Let's have somebody else finish this kill. Well, let's yield to be the safest. If I go here... Kind of want Katana to do it. Let's have Anarchist do it, actually. She's right here. That's a kill. Yep. Alright. Influence gained. And it means I'm 1 turn later in what I'm doing, but whatever. The escalation is already blocked. She may not have made it anyway. Yeah, I only had 6 AP this turn, and that wasn't going to be enough regardless. I believe Glasswalker pops on broken escalation turns. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. We'll just get people out. Let people not spend the... let them not muck up the turn order, you know? So very successful turn. Oh, right, we don't have Glasswalker anyway, because we extracted her. That's fine, though. Cool. We get our extraction. We got what we came for. Don't want to overstay our welcome. Way to go, us. Every part of the files have been delivered. My bribes and your skills, we can go far together. Must go through these files in security footage of Paige and evaluate every detail. Must be some clue to track her. Alright, he'll be back later with more information. Solid XP payment. You got paid pretty well. Team levels up. Honestly, really good haul. This is why I like clearing out loot boxes. Is we got really good new set of weapons here. I'm excited to see how strong this sword's going to look. Downloads were fine. This was the very last of being jailed with small hosts. I'm excited to have better stuff going on. Okay, I'm just going to safety save. Don't super need to, but I like doing it, even though it really, really, really doesn't matter. The goal here is now going to be to detox and get another mission on during this episode. So I know I'm waiting for the hype limit break, but I'm going to put you into detox for 2 rounds first. And I can probably fit the knight in there as well, who's reasonably stressed. Yeah, you're higher than everybody else. You have some surgery you could go under, but for now I think detoxing is reasonable. Next up, let's do our class training. So you're in with another level here. I've already capped out pin drop. I can't do more with spectral daggers. I don't really want this part to phantom slide. I don't run an AP realistically. -1 on skipjack is reasonable. Unlink cooldown is not completely troll. More trap gear pieces, also not troll. The IO is a little bit useful. I think it definitely adds some extra context here. I think we get a new talent at around 26 or 27, and getting cash burn I think actually does make sense at the end of skipjack. Where I like, you know, pin drop around, phantom slide around, and then it's like, let's just cash burn some stuff. Getting 2 charges. Well, actually, I gotta get to here. The damage is not enough without the +2. This is gonna be a little costly. I have to go for the +3 basically. But this is not bad, and then I can still deck bending at the end. Allows me to clear out a few more nodes. I think I'll probably skip crash pad as a result. That'll be fine. So yeah, what do I want to go for? I'm happy with Siphon as it is. -1 on skipjack is pretty reasonable. Plus range on skipjack also pretty reasonable. Again, don't want any phantom slide. More Q protocol is okay. I think this is honestly decent. The difficulty is I have to go +3 and +4 to get a 2nd and a 4th token. That's really far away. And so it's like, do I want to do that as my strategy, or do I want to do cash burn as my strategy? Because another alternative is to like, ooh, I mean, +1 turn jamming is just really good. And I can just go radio silence instead. I'm getting this at some point. I don't know exactly when. Again, it's like 26, 27. And so if I say, you know what? My token generation is just good enough. I'm not going to go for any more. Right, I've already capped this out. Spending 4 for a 3rd unlink, maybe not worth it. Track your value, definitely kind of real. I think, honestly, I'm pretty happy with +1 turn jamming, and then grabbing late radio silence to give myself even more, like, weird mess with you tools. Don't need to do these, but you can make it AoE. And so AoE, 10 crit vuln, 10 evasion, reasonable. Not the greatest. You're not meant to be the good combat debuffer, but it's there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go here. I'll grab this whenever I can grab it, because there's not much else I super care about. I'm definitely not doing this stuff. I'm not taking injury time. And I do not need... Well, actually, what's funny is... I should have considered this. +1 charge of deck bending just means I get to spend another, like, 4 turns doing whatever I want in the Matrix when I skipjack, which is, like... It's actually so funny. I really didn't realize the way this would work out. But you can actually just do so much on a skipjack turn with this going on. I gotta say, it is fun being a level 20-something Wireghost. I really enjoy this. Anyway, you're done there. +1 on the knight. I have finished interference spike. I'm going to now go into pre-computed advantage. Eventually, when they add all the drone stuff, I'll start moving into disentangle and or quantum assault. If an attack hits a drone, make it bad in combat. Seems fine to me. Having no AP of any kind, also kind of chill. Disentangle is let me stealth past you. Fair enough. Either way, let's go ahead and take the pre-computed advantage value, which is infinite initiative and a move point. I'll grab the plus charge later. Yeah, I'm going to go for the plus move point early on, and they'll figure out the rest later. Maybe I'm being silly, but that's the play so far. I've gotten what I want out of Vanguard, so I'm just still going to Cyber Sword. Slash Slide is about done. Choppa's done. Improved Power Slice is done. So yeah, let's go max out Slash Slide. I am several levels away from my next talent, right? It's going to be at... what, 26 or something? So I'll probably end up either going into... I mean, 2 initiative single target is not it. 10 evasion single target is okay, but I can't use it in someone who's already in combat. This is not terrible for someone who I'm just trying to debuff, but this feels kind of too weak, actually. Silence is kind of fun, right? I can mint about a bunch of crit chance and crit vuln to use with like my railgun or something. So I'll probably end up going here. When I gain levels, that seems fine to me. I don't think anticipation is quite worth it. Although, to be fair, it's not much different from this. Regardless, that's fine. Warmachine +1 is in. Again, pretty far from next level. I'm going to... Oh, I can't go for this until 22. That's fine. Printing a move point on Claw Kill seems pretty cool. I will wait for that. And then, yeah, that'll be fine. +1 on the Simstream Trainer Scourge. Morass is done. I was going to go into Heavy Tox Cloud. 19 is new talent point, so I might use 18 to travel, and then I'll use 20 to go cooldown or radius. Yeah, can't grab that for a while. Probably just... Yeah, not allowed to grab this or this. This one I think is not very good. In Soldier... Oh, I've just not been grabbing Marketite's value. That's kind of funny. I guess I was going to go into this stuff, huh? So I have like someone else who can hold the E-Rifle. What would I unlearn to make that happen? Probably Dissolve and Disorient. And to say, hey, go do your Savagery stuff instead. It's probably better. I mean, that is probably better, to be honest. For now, we'll chill. Obviously, this is very straightforward. Just use Savagery and kill everyone. Okay, so that is that part being done. I have some downtime. I can do a few more cyber surgeries. Like, for example, you're waiting. So let's start giving people other fun stuff. Let's go give you a combat display link. It's 10 days downtime. That should be okay. You might... Actually, 10 days is a bit too long for her. Let's go regular display link. There's only 5 days. Dr. Ash is already busy. Dr. Sevenfold is faster, so sure. I can give you something here. Let's get you a combat link. It's 11 days, but you don't have to go on missions. I'll drop twice the money because you don't have to go, and it's just +1 crit, +1 evasion. Price tag difference is not that high. Let's do it. So you're capped out. That's fine. There's definitely a world where, with move speed penalty mitigated, we could have gone for Skeleton. Skeleton can give you plus kinetic damage, which is pretty valuable, but honestly, with my claws having innately pretty solid crit damage, critting for around 3x or so, because, oh, I still haven't swapped this out, have I? Nope. I've got to replace this as well. I will at some point, but I can drop this for a display link, or I can just go into the other eye lasers. Probably the other eye lasers. Let's see. Who else might have time? Looks like no one else. I guess, yeah, you're sitting around being left on red because I have a different Wireghost. Okay. We're going to sit here and let people get back to what they're doing. Yeah, let's go. Also, do I have anything to NanoFab? Probably not. Actually, I'm going to mint more SMG optics. That seems okay. Alright. I think now we're ready to go. And the goal is going to be to run maybe both these missions. We'll find out how much time we have. VIP assassinations tend to be... Oh, I forgot. I want to have someone run this so that they hype limit break. Which means... I would have sent you, but you're in surgery. So that means it's going to have to be... you, who's already in detox. Okay, I'm going to have you leave detox. You're just going to take your stress break. Because I want you to hype break in time for this to show up. No one else can even do it because they're both in surgery. We'll see how it goes. But I would like to run that, of course. Okay. Let's go play time forward. We want to assassinate a Matsumoto VIP. This will be difficult. Matsumoto is one of the two strong factions. I have a solo hack to go for. That's fine. Let's see. What else do I want to even construct in my base? I do want higher level of these buildings when I can, but I'm still upgrading my nano scrubber, so we're chilling. Exposure break for you. Don't care. I don't like you anyway, so... Influence break for you. I still don't like you, but I guess you're on a power play. Ah, that means he can send headhunters after me. I could pulling strings to reroll that, but I'm actually down to face the content. Stress break for you. No. No. You are not allowed to... Discontent by 10 is fine. Discontent by 10 doesn't matter at all. Hype Crater was not acceptable. Yeah, Discontent is 30. I don't care. Okay, I'm going to save here. The goal is going to be to save Scum the Hype Break in order to get you to Loyalty 60. Towards 60. I've finished one. Let's craft the other. We've got a raid on offer. Thank you very much. Up against Warner-Braun. That will be relatively easy to fight. Not a big deal. Hype Break. Adrenaline Junkie. Will Reaction. Quick Study. I have Care and Feeding. Loyalty. That's what I'm looking for. Perfect. And she's back and ready to run this mission. That is perfect. That's what I was looking for. So, I'm only saves coming for content. Loyalty up to 50. We are almost there. We're going to go run this mission. Or we'll run the legwork here. This is doing 1 day, 6 hours. Okay, so the goal is to run this first then. It's an assassination mission. I can push it back. I think pushing it back is correct because I want to be able to run these. Let's see. So let me think a little bit briefly about the correct management here. Yeah, you've already finished your stress break, so you're fine. I want you to run as many missions as possible to generate hype, which means you running the solo hack is good, and then you running this mission with everyone else is also good. And after you run that mission, potentially, you can do everything else. Now, the people who will be running the mission with you are the Vanguard, who's busy for 1 day 6, so same time as the mission being due, which is fine. That'll work in my favor. And then you're due in 4 days 18, so I will have to push this back, which is fine. I can do that. So I will need to push this mission back by 5 days. I think it's going to be... Yeah, okay. I have to run this now then, basically. Legwork. Yeah, Katana can do it. She's not great at it, but I can spend enough tokens to be good at it. It'll be fine. 7 days is not too bad. We'll have to field ops this mission back. Let's see. Next token is in... next token is in 3 days, and I push back 5 days at a time. Yeah, we can definitely get it in time. Wait, did I get a... Wait, did my... Oh, no. Sorry. It's not available on the... I was griefing. It wasn't available in the field ops center, which makes sense. Okay. You guys can leave the trainer. We're not going to run this. You guys can cancel. You can cancel. I don't want to give you guys any surgeries. I don't care a ton, but I might a little bit. You're already full. You have room for stuff. Let's give you your legs. Synth muscle 2. Good enough for me. Thank you, Luther. That seems fine. Safety save for no reason. You're recovering. Waiting for the other guy. Let's push this back with delay heist. Okay, Scrubber is availably upgraded. Not even that expensive. That's good news. Influence break for Boldrake the Gang Boss. You have Rook prototypes, and you have Cascade Precision Arms. Unfortunately, I'm 7 days away from that. Combat Drugs is pretty useless, but pulling strings seems even less useful. We'll just take Combat Drugs, because I want to use pulling strings somebody who's, like, where I care about the upgrade more. Like a, you know, a cyber surgery thing. Alright, so, next mission is due in about 5 days. I don't believe you have anything I can put you under for 5 days. I think you're just kind of chilling. Where are you? It's you. Hype 50. Yeah, Synaptic Accelerator is 7. Chipped Skills... Chipped Reflexes is 7. Okay, you're gonna have to wait for a little bit then. If I want to give you, like, a filter, that's 8. If I want to give you Synth Muscle, that's 14. Okay, you're just gonna have to wait. That's fine. She's gonna sit here waiting to run the mission, and then when they're all back from surgery, all this whole crew, we got this here, and it should be fine. Okay. Once again, time can play forward. Surgery done for you. Who can detox, if anyone? People who aren't going to missions, basically. That can be you then. Could have done it sooner, but not a big deal. Okay, we'll send you back in as well. That's done soon. Exposure. Yeah, so unfortunately, she is my wetware and Omicron Rook implants provider. And, well, you know what? I'm going to trade favors for this. This seems fine to me. Data drought. Less for files and accounts. Yeah, don't care. That's way better for me. Okay. This is done. That's fine. Not going to do any more here. Hacking Station, let's go ahead and get some value in this. 4 accounts, whatever. I would rather... You know, let's send in 4 accounts. Let's go ahead and... Digital Coordination. It's going to make my other stuff better. So let's get some IO. Let's get some IO and AP. 10 deck armor. Maybe it is a red host after all. This doesn't do anything, unfortunately, against tokens. We'll take deck armor as well for fun. Great. We've gotten a ton of leverage for that. That seems fine. Anyone else for the detox? You're still in surgery for a long time. You're going to be going on missions very soon. You're under-equipped and can detox. That seems fine to me. We need to get you back from surgery, then we can finally run the missions. Yeah, once you're back, we're good. Nothing else going on. Let's just play time. Height break. K177 Ghost Serum. Thank you for the 1 reaction and 2 evasion. I like that. Influence break. Root maker programs. I would really like you not to be the one who does this because you charge me more for everything, and so I don't want to do that. I would rather Puppet Master. Oh, I can't even. Puppet Master is 3 days away. Could trade another favor away. Yeah, I don't want you to run this power play. I want someone else to run this power play. So no. Medical items. That's trash. I don't care. So the idea is I would really, really rather, if we sort by influence, if Vertigo goes, that's fine. Yeah, it's 5% for services, but that's not as bad. Dr. Karos is sadly in hiding. Vanthogip could do it. Although, actually, he literally has a mission offer, so I can't do that here. You're waiting. Bimmer can't get it. Yeah, I guess if Dr. Karos comes out of hiding. But no, I don't want that power play on somebody who's going to charge me a lot extra for stuff. I don't like that. Wish I could have gotten it on Dr. Ash, honestly, but oh well. Okay, so let's get you back from surgery, and let's finally run a new mission. I spent a lot longer than I thought I was going to doing all this. Let's get some favors, though. Taylor owes me 1. Dr. Ash owes me 8. Bimmer owes me 7. 2 for dance hall is about right. Luther has 0. Let's get 1 from you. Let's get another favor from somebody else. Dr. Karos for 1. Let's try to get 1 from Vanthogip as well. No more tokens. That's fine. Got some favors. That's what I care about. Heat's low. That's nice. The bribes, the heist, it was worth it. I have a solid clue on how to track down Paige. So let the V-chip address at the clinic. It's another clue in the chain. Looking for her quant. Her dead quant. So we can go through some of the secondary dialogue if you want to read any of that. Ultimately, yeah, looks like there's been some vengeance against the family that killed her family. Quants were the original Cyber Knights before they got, well, kind of. Leads are solid. I would like to delay so I can run these missions first and then send people to gain stuff so we can pick it up. Just give me a little bit. Don't wait too long, but that's fine. 1 more safety save, but we're going to get you back from surgery and then go run some missions. All right, they are back, and it's finally time to run some missions here. So I'm going to start with the solo hack, and then we'll run the VIP assassination afterwards. Also an Ultra Host, which is going to be a big yikes, but it'll be fine. Or we run this one, I'm not sure. But let's start with the solo hack. Our 1 merc to deploy. Wait, is the other person not back yet? Am I griefing? This is doing... Oh, I was going to another token in time. You're on legwork, and I have to spend tokens. Right. Oh, we're going to push this back. That's right. I forgot. Okay. Well, let's boost legwork. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have clicked yet. Someone else is probably offering me a legwork right now. And, yeah, I have this right here. My mistake. I'll have to delay that. You're back in a day and change. I need to field ops and push Copley Finale back again. Delay heist by 5 more days. That's fine. Okay, need to get people back still. I forgot I was delaying again. It's my mistake. You're back with bone grafts. You're back with a download the files mission. You've got a legwork I'm going to have to delay a little bit. Made some friends. That's nice. Favors and influence. I need some legwork from you. I cannot delay it. That's really unfortunate. Send somebody else to do it then. You got... Okay, I guess we could send Trace, but Tiny and Rhyme matter here. Sorry, yeah, so Trace can go. That seems fine. You can go gain some hype or whatever. Who cares? Enjoy that. Okay, don't care about you guys detoxing. We can finally go run these missions. So let's start with our solo hack. The Entangled Business has a red host. Going to prep our merc to deploy, and that merc is going to be Katana. Definitely could have swapped her deck out and got it repaired, but oh well. Looks like I wouldn't mind buying some hacking drugs. B2 Juice skips reactions. Midnight Glimmer. Let me sort down to hacking drugs. Yeah, blue does 18k. Turco Juice is the cheapest one. It's 1 token that skips all ice reactions. I get 3 options, 3 uses here. Midnight Glimmer is 5 protection repair and 2 tokens to skip them. Also with some armor and cyber matrix damage. And then this is 2 tokens for 2 skips. Honestly, Turco Juice is going to be good enough as far as I'm concerned. You can re-equip that, and we'll use it whenever we need to use it, which shouldn't be all that often. All right, this is you. I don't believe... Yeah, at some point we can get people in... yeah. Anyway, you're fine. This is you. Let's go run your solo matrix hack with a nice large host. You know what to do. Now, of course, we could have generated these already from the counter intel pod, but it's nice to get them in procedural generation here as well. So, welcome. Let's go pop all of our leverage. That's a passive, but these we can just active at the start here. That's going to be fine. You only get 3 turns on a file hunt. This is going to be a little tight as a result, which means these also last, you know, the max duration, essentially. Probably going to preload disarm. Might even load data filter. I'm going to load data filter. I have 50 cyberdeck armor. Wow. That's so funny. I'm gonna wait for now. 3 passives. Shouldn't be the end of the world. AP. Scan. Alright, we got downloads here. I think we'll probably manually get through these and figure out the rest later. I think I want to get to more than... I want to get to around 10 tokens to feel good. You can see these health bars are at around... I mean, if I have... Okay. With 8, right? 30% of 8... Or of 80 is 24. So, like, my damage right now is 104. So I would not reliably kill things. Need at least 1 more token. Then we go to 117. Which might be enough, but I'm not sure. I'm going to need to load this guy. 10 damage cyberdeck in the action. The trap was docile. The trap is if you download, get wrecked. I am tempted to Trap Keeper here. The idea is to get closer to the right number of tokens. And so up to 9 now. Prevents downloading until disabled. And I got my first file. So that's good. That means I get some guaranteed hype and XP. Rerouted somewhere annoying. That's going to be a bit rough. There is at least one... There's exactly one, probably, active ice here. Actually, it looks like it's exactly one active ice and a bunch of traps. I am willing to tank the active ice. Okay, this is an active ice and 2 passive. That's not too bad. Damage to connection. Ooh, that actually... This really sucks. I can't load the programs here to get rid of stuff. It's just going to be annoying the whole time. Connection health doesn't really matter, though. I could walk here and hope this one isn't a program loading blocker. I don't love this. This is, like, really annoying no matter what I do. One option is to just unlink. That'll put me at 10 tokens, which is enough to probably be fine. I'm just going to unlink and... teleport around. So this hits me with 8 AP. Is what it is. Let's pin drop. Whatever's here is dead. I'm getting 130. Probably CPU. It is. I think spiking it now is fine. Don't have enough IO to load much more. I can load Sleaze at least. Good enough. 10 damage cyberdeck. If you use a program, steal AP. I actually like my AP. Let's disarm you first. I've got enough shield. This doesn't really matter too much. Scan. Okay, no more traps here. No downloading. Wow, already here again. This one's annoying as well. This is an unlink. There's 2 active ice here. There's also a passive ice here. And considering my AP cost, this passive ice is probably download blocker. Let's unlink you guys. Scan. Scan again. No, I can't scan again. Okay. I'm tempted to use at least 1 Phantom Slide here. I don't need to, though, right? There's no rush. Well, actually, it feels kind of worth it. This might not have been correct, but I think it's fine. I still have 2 pin drops. The Phantom Slide cooldown won't matter at all, because the hack only lasts so long. I'm actually tempted to Blue Juice here. The rationale is... Blue Juice costs like 18k, and my average set of downloads is going to be more than that. And this is like not a bad turn for printing AP. Because I've got to move around a little bit anyway. And with a 3-turn limit, I mean, I can do it whenever I want, though, right? There's literally no optimization of when you Blue Juice. So let's not bother yet. Let's get more info first. And yeah, my damage now is clearly high enough to kill everything. So done for now. Load our stuff. This is all fine. Do I want to walk around or want a pin drop? I would like to bypass you somehow. I'm gonna start with a pin drop. Okay, that's not the best, to be honest. Wait, oh, I ended up here. Okay. These are all disabled. Incinerator's not too bad. It's 2 passive ice. AP and connecting. We scan. This guy's going to be annoying. I'm just going to nuke it with Phantom Slide. Okay, we can go here. This shouldn't... Oh, wait, I have to spike the gate. That's fine, though. See, we're getting bounced around a lot. As happens when you run into harder sec AIs. This looks pretty docile. It's 1 active, 2 passives, and maybe a trap. That's pretty chill. A lot of stuff here to download. Damage cyber deck. If there is a trap, it's docile. Great. Get rid of you guys. Escalation soon. Get ready. Load deception so I can fend for myself when it happens. Let's take the highest quality ones I can find. Take the epics. 6 damage. I blocked 25 of it from armor, and I still do that much. Yeah, ow. Okay, this is scan 2 of 2. There's 2 traps there. If you use a program, if you load a program. Okay. Let's take the bioformula first. I've already met Vantage Rip. And this should be the last one. Oh, no. It's not even the same type of thing. Okay. This is if you load a program. Don't care about loading any programs. I have enough programs here to be fine. Let's walk. Deception you. Alright, what are you? I'm still going to block... Well... It doesn't really matter. I'm going to lose all my AP anyway. Actually, no. I can go this way and then I have one more. Okay. That's good enough. I'll have to load disarm when I get the chance. It's fine for now. I don't know if there's a second trap. I scanned. There's not. Sleaze you. 6 tally per action is rough here. There's my last bioformula. We're also my last turn right now. So here's the escalation. I lose decoy. Not the end of the world. Let's reload decoy. Alright, what are you looking at here? There's downloads here. There's downloads here. Let's go if we get lucky with pin drop. We went here again? That's annoying. I want to bypass you entirely, so I'm going to end up phantom sliding past you. You're fine. You're real. Harmless. That's annoying. Hidden. If you download, get fucked. If you take any action, relocate, but it's already been triggered. Okay. Go here. Go here. Load this. Woke up 2 ice. If you download, any action. Annoying. Okay, so it's woken up various ice, which means some of it's alive, some of it's not. This is my last turn. I would like to get to here. Problem is, I cannot guarantee I'll have AP when I disconnect. I feel like the game is kind of inconsistent about that. I don't know what's in store for me. So, what I want to do... I mean, I wish I had pin drop again, but I literally cannot. Wish I had a 4th turn, because then I would pin drop and try to get lucky. But I can't do that either. I think chugging turbo juice is not worth it. I've got this to deal with, of course. I think I have to walk through all this stuff, and it'll just have to be okay. Steals 20 AP and prevents downloads. I'm just going to walk past this stuff. If you, actually, use a program is fake, and -1 deck shield is also fake. So I'm just going to skip you by phantom sliding. This guy's going to be annoying for sure. It is what it is. Hello. Damage connection does not concern me at all. AP does. I've got enough tools to do whatever I need. I'm actually going to tank connection damage on purpose. Because I can... Nah, let's not. Let's get rid of you. Let's scan. Okay, it's already scanned 2 of 2, so I have no idea what's here. Understandable. Can't connect. Get rid of you. Okay, don't need program loading because I have enough for whatever's here. Damage on action. Prevents downloading. Scan for the trap. There's no trap. We're not going to escalate. Get my last pieces, and there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 download nodes secured. Took me only 3 turns. And I will say I found this so much more enjoyable than the little dinky host where you cleared on a single turn. I actually used all my tools. Yes, the escalations were relatively rough, but that's part of the game. I would love to have a better cyber deck so that I could load Cloak. Cloak is -1 tally per action, which I mean, considering how many actions I took, probably would have been like -2 escalations. That would have been great, but I would need the Matrix IO to fit it. I had a great time, though. Did have AP. It's fine. You're done. Off you go. You're made. Don't worry, you did great. You did great. Okay. Well, we are an hour in, but I still want to run one more mission here. And you can see, yeah. So this is the level of downloads I normally expect to see. Like when I was playing early access. It's like, yeah. This is kind of nice. Isn't this wonderful? Yeah, the XP is like only okay. It doesn't go through SimStream Train or anything, but like hacking is so much more fun when it's like involved and the rewards are good. Pretty happy with that one. Save to save for no reason. Let you guys detox. And the goal is going to be now to run this mission. Alpha Strike's going to be a whole thing. Nano Scrubber going to be done. Yeah, that's all fine. You guys are mostly back from detox. You're going to come back from surgery. I think we should let those complete. I don't see why I wouldn't. As for detox, who is stressed? Yeah, you guys are kind of busy. I could have you grab more. Yeah, you're fine for now. Let's detox you. And then you're going on the mission. You have an open slot here, but I'm still going to detox you for now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's detox you for now. That all seems fine. Let's get you back from surgery. Great. Anyone else need detoxing? Nah, we'll send you, because why not? Okay, let's go ahead and do the Underbelly Disco. That's going to be this team. We got to get Rhyme back in here. She's my close quarters weaponry person. Let's blank that, and you are in with... Oh yeah, this new Uzi as well, which is going to be kind of nice. Might use this instead, I'm not sure it is yet. We take the modded E-rifle. We unequip... Whoa, you had... Oh, actually, no, I had switched out for melee, had an eye on the character. Give you the big Uzi then, I think. Let's see, no one else is holding on to anything too special, right? You have this guy, but you're gonna... I think you switching out is more correct. I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, you're gonna hold on to that. But I think it's more likely that Brittany fires the SMG. Let's take the highest quality stuff we can. Big silencer here, -26 to the noise radius. Noise radius of 4 meters. I think we're good. You can have evasion and initiative. Let's give you Nis Nitrate and let's take a Metacloud. What's the body mod going to be? Let's take 3 optimal range and 20 recoil. This thing now has almost no recoil, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 12. Let's give you the best optic we can. That's going to be that. And that means the Cyberknight gets the leftovers. That's fine. I think I would rather have the Kaza Heavy Rail Dart. Still give you the best silencer I can, which is going to be... Well, this one blocks more noise. This one has more crit damage. Noise is 8 meters. Yeah, we're fine here. I think we'll take accuracy over recoil control, because I have recoil control. And then we'll give you one of these optics as well. And here we are with good range. That seems fine. Yeah, I don't even need the max range because we're good here off of the this scope mod. Okay, so looks like highest gear level. This is the team. You're up to 30 hype. You're at 50. You're at 50. We're getting there. For no reason at all, I'm going to safety save. Field Op Center. I cannot afford a hype booster right now. I don't have the token yet. So it wouldn't get me in. I don't want to inject files or other hype booster. So with this done, though, I can start upgrading rooms. Don't have quite the money for it. Okay, let me do some contact management real quick then. Because I have some files to mint and sell. Espionage personnel. Here you go. Patient dossiers. Great. Vanthadrips V-chip again. Grab the best stuff we can and sell that for cash. Wonderful. Not used by a set. Only created by a set. Who can we sell your V-chip to? Vertigo's already in line. Taylor seems reasonable to boost here, to be honest. In fact, I gotta get people above my person who's in hiding right now. So here, Dr. Oculus, one is going to you. Vanguard getting him to 100 should put him in for that as well. Here you are. Patient dossiers. Dr. Ash. She's on a power play. I think we've already gotten all the services, though, that she can get, so let's go for Dance Hall. If anyone. Actually, I'm going to save these. Because what I care about, actually, is the ones that can't go to anybody else go to Dance Hall. People won't buy almost any of these otherwise. So, yeah, we're just going to try to spam Dance Hall. There you are. The ones that have no label are pretty limited who they can go to. Yes, Taylor would buy them, but I do want to upgrade UltraTek services from you. Let's actually sell the cheapest ones to her. I gotta get her to 90 right now if she wants to get in front of people who are This one's expensive enough to go to Dance Hall. This one can go to her as well. This puts her up to 80. I need to sell her one more. Okay, we'll sell one random one. Put her at 90. Good enough for now. Okay, that's the safe house management I wanted to do. Is let me go ahead and spend to upgrade the field op center. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, finally. We're an hour in. Vanguard has this on offer. Oh, I forgot. I need to finish his mission so that he will actually take the. Well, actually, I don't know what he's going to actually take. Maybe, whatever. Doesn't matter. Underbelly Disco. Hacking is optional. It's a raid. 204 XP. Solid XP. Buy the Matrix Snoop for sure. Thank you, Dance Hall. I'm going to leave these where they are. I think it's fine. Prep 4 mercs. Here's the 4 mercs. Let's go gain some hype. Alright, we are here on our own dime. Let's make it profitable. We'll take what we can. And actually, wait. Did they? No, this is new for me. I have not seen this map yet. This is Militarized Hoverport. And is a new map. I didn't even realize from the thumbnail. This is a new map for me. I thought it was A12C platform. Okay, so my first time seeing this. Very cool. First of all, coordinated charge always. Warner-Braun is not the most deadly enemy. Our exits are way down there. Okay, we're gonna end down here no matter what. There's a host here, and I don't see a second host. That is fine. It's gonna make skipjack important. We have this camera here and that camera there. Okay, relatively easy to reach. We have landmines that are disabled. Okay, so very easy skipjack. No other cameras are attached, by the way. So, like, this stuff all has to become done manually. I want these boxes, though. Want to let these guards move. And taking out these cameras maybe on the way back. Actually, the earlier I do it, the faster I can get my stuff back. So, let's start with delays. Alright. You're actually walking. You're killable. Oh, do I not have line of sight here? Oh, this is another line of. This is another one with where the line of sight's too tall. Because that should be doable, right? Like that should be. Okay. I'm gonna report that. F10. Okay. Bad line of sight on militarized hoverport. I think I should be able to see over the ledge here. Almost certainly. So yeah, unfortunately a lot of their props, when they're building the map, are infinitely tall. Or tall enough to matter. So it's functionally a bug. Yeah, I've got to go basically past the... Right, you can see like she has to lurch out to get this one, but at least this is shootable. I'm thinking SMG. Actually, I'm thinking remake leads here. I'm also thinking that Katana should really... She can solo loot this and then take this camera down. Double checking this camera is attached. Yes, it is. Alright. You're gonna grab loot. There's a guard over there. That's fine. You are comfortably in range of all this. So let's siphon you. Let's go down to this amount of AP, which I think is fine. Let's skip Jack, and let's go see what kind of host we get. Ah, glorious, glorious large matrix hosts. I have missed you so much. This actually makes me unreasonably happy. There's just so much more to do. There's just so much more to do. It's so much more exciting. I'm going to lose so many AP from this, by the way. So, I keep forgetting to also reorganize my stuff. Unlink. Sleaze. You're annoying. Must sleaze all. The nice thing is, Spectral Dagger gives me 10 AP back. There's also only 2 things to take down. So Spectral Dagger for fun. In fact, might Spectral Dagger twice for fun. 9 tokens is pretty close. That's probably going to be fine. Let's go Double Dagger. Let's knock these cameras down. The rest don't matter, of course. Now, I actually kind of want to be stupid here. I want to basically trigger one more hit here because I get +1 token when Q Protocol pops. So I'm just going to load Decoy here. And in fact, I'm probably going to load Data Filter as well, just to make sure I'm safe with whatever goes on here. There's like an argument for trying to preserve AP for like downloads and whatnot. But I would much rather ensure that I'm safe. So I'm going to load this. Let us pin drop. Not bad. I'm only going to download 3 things where I have to leave. I will take that. Oh, actually, I'm out of AP, so no. I can only download 1 thing. Okay, well, I'll take 1 then because I can. Source code. I'm out of AP. That's okay. Good blue juice. Don't need to. Pin drop. Yeah, pin drop does not mint any AP right now. That's okay. I'm thinking Phantom Slide, Phantom Slide, Phantom Slide is pretty good. Like, what else am I looking to do, right? Like, pin drop is cool and all. I mean, almost no matter where I end up, though, I'm going to have good Phantom Slide targets. Let's just pin drop again. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I have 3 AP. I could walk, but no, it's got to be Phantom Slides, so slide to you, not the most needed. Slide to you, I have a lot of connection, and I have scan. Might as well do that. Only have 1 slide left. I'm going to spike CPU later on. Okay. I've got to spike this, of course. That's not a big problem, though. I have some AP, and I have some connection health. I have 4 clicks left. I can't get rid of everything. I can Trap Keeper some stuff, but that still costs clicks. So I can basically use Deception. I can load and use Deception, and I can move over once. Actually, if I unlink, it also gives me some connection back, which doesn't feel like the most useful, but is something. I am a little tempted to walk up, unlink. It will be connection health positive, but it'll give me more clicks. Spam Trap Keeper, knock this stuff down. That seems decent enough. Let's do it. Okay. Walk up. What are you? Load a program, use a program. Unlink. I have enough connection now to be okay for now. Trap Keeper. Wait. Does Trap Keeper refund connection health, or does it like not cost connection health? Huh. Trap Keeper isn't costing me connection health. I am surprised by that. Okay, well. I can deck bending and get more connection health back. Take that download. I'm out of AP. That's going to be annoying to deal with. 17 connection health left. Can't do much with that. We're good. Honestly, reasonable enough turn. I'm not saying I'm playing this perfectly. I think there's more I could be doing that would be better, but... Okay, you would hear the gunfire. I'd have to SMG to not have that happen. Okay. This seems reasonable. I think these are okay attacks. I'm definitely not guaranteed the crit, but I can follow up, and it'll probably be fine. Wow, the damage is barely higher. I guess to be fair, I am reducing damage per hit here. So, yeah, it's 3 hits. Yeah, so it's 180 ballistic versus 155 ballistic. It's much more pure damage, but... Actually, no. I'm going to go 1 full auto, then 1 single target. That's a nice crit. That means I have 1,000,000 AP, which makes this kill pretty good. And... Oh, right. I forgot. Right. Rail SMGs don't have the shoot with 1 AP trait. So, yeah, that's there. I think I want to send Tiny to grab this one and run my Knight down. I think that's fine. I think running my Knight down is fine. I want to be in range to do stuff. Yeah. Okay. My Knight moving down seems correct, actually. I'm being a little bit cavalier here, but I'm pretty sure I'm okay. The one I most care about is... I mean, what's my initiative going to be? Okay, if I look ahead you literally can't go before me. Okay, you're standing around anyway. Rhyme needs this kill. So let's put you here. This is a, I mean, actually a guaranteed kill, right? You have no HP left. See ya. Great. That is a lot of AP back, which I don't really need right now, but it is what it is. This loot box cannot be gotten any other way, so I think running up here is fine. I don't know if this is going to be infinitely tall and I can't shoot out, but we're just going to find out. I could have the Wireghost do it, actually, but she can't get past the cameras easily. Still probably going to have that happen. Okay. Wireghost grabs this. She joins the team on this side. I have a lot of AP to spare. Don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to be hidden from you anyway. Standing here seems fine. I can act more next turn. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Oh, it's run and gun, as I always forget about it. I think you're fine where you are. I think you can end your turn. I could have crosshair locked. That would have been smart, actually. I should have. You're going to go here, grab this. It's very segmented. The map is really segmented. It's interesting. It's definitely a different look. It's like very vertical. And like the pathing is really, really strange. This is interesting. It definitely feels unique compared to every other map. The broken line of sight in a couple places is probably not going to be a great experience overall, but it'll be okay. I think I want to lure you. Okay, this line of sight works. That's good news. That might just be in range. It probably won't be. It'll probably be slightly out of range. Oh no, it's actually easily in range. Okay, I was wrong. You're standing around. I want to pull you over so you're easier to kill. You would spot remake, so I don't want to pull you too far in. Actually, I can't do much about that. We can have remake hide though. Let's pull you to here. You would probably see my knight. That's okay. Rhyme is fine where she is. Let you end your turn for sure. Katana is able to pretty easily grab this loot box, or at least get up to it. For now, let's wait though. I want as much info as I can get first. Running you to here seems acceptable. Actually, if all I am is right here, I probably still am line of sight blocked. She'll just duck. This should be fine. Okay, Iota gets woken up by being near another guard. Way up there, it looks like. That's fine. You're doing nothing. Cool. You're following lure. I ducked as expected, and that'll be quite an easy kill. You'll be in range for downer. You don't have line of sight right now. That's okay. Let's wait for the sniper to move just to be safe. Nah, you're way over there. I don't care. Alright. I want to get around this camera. Let's start here. A couple guards over there. Not a huge deal to me. This is yours. Great. Don't have line of sight, but to be fair, that wall is pretty tall. Yeah, that is not real line of sight. You wouldn't be able to get that anyway. Okay, you're walking around. That's fine. Okay, so I would like to shoot these guys. I don't have great shots overall. I think we just go here and we wear them down, and it is what it is. We got a shred, but not a crit. That is not ideal. You're easy to kill, but this is not what I was looking for. SMG might be better. It has more... Let me double check real quick. So yeah, you're 235 plus 73, and you're 155 plus 60. Okay, no, the AR is definitely better. 36% to crit. Oh wait, I did switch my weapon back over, but I got lucky anyway. Never not lucky. Down you go. That is the team getting steamroll. You can't do much else. To be really safe, I could run out and Overwatch, but I really don't think I need to. I don't care if you see me. We can have somebody solo this loot box, probably. You can run out towards the team, and I think they're far enough away to not really threaten you. I'm just going to say it's fine. Look ahead does not reach. That's okay. Tiny can shoot from here. Can shoot from there, which seems pretty good. That's a little tight. That one might not be true. I'm going to stand here instead, which is much more likely to succeed. I am in anticipation range. I would like the crit chance. That seems good to me. We get the shred. We get a fat crit. Yeah, this loot box is going to require coming downstairs. That's fine. Still, I find this map to be very cool. Getting the stealth attack seems worth spending 1 AP. Actually, you know what? I might actually stay behind this in time. Let's find out. Yeah, suspicious. Well, yeah, didn't make full contact, so I get the shot here. No reason not to SMG. Down you go. That is a crit. That is me having the ability to... Oh, this loot box is on low ground. I get this for free. Great. Hook me up. Great. 50k. Not bad. 4 out of 10 loot boxes. Under sec level 6 looks very possible with how we're doing so far. I'm going to have my Wireghost run to this, I think. It's a little tough. Oh, there's a second host. I didn't realize. I missed it on first glance. Okay, this host is... I would like to use Rewind, potentially twice, and get a whole lot done here. Wow, there's so many devices there. Okay. I am definitely rewinding you, and you're definitely skipjacking. There's so many things there. Holy moly. That means you're going to wait. The goal would be... Yeah, what is attached to right now? Basically every camera on the map. Holy cow. I'm a little bit afraid of you soloing this box. I guess I'll delay and see where he goes, but I'm a little concerned about what's going to be possible here. I wonder if we send the entire team back this way. If the entire team goes this way, we can end here, right on that box. Like we have Remix solo that box, and the entire team goes this way. I think it's fine. I think that actually makes a degree of sense. These guys might ambush. Okay, you're not. Are you? Absolutely not. Okay. Yeah, let's rewind Katana. I'm going to have you solo this box. This will probably not snap, but I guess we'll see. Okay. Nothing too special. Snap to the wall. You should be fine. Katana has not 2 daggers, so all I'm getting is dropping devices. I'm not getting anything too special. That's probably okay. So you are attached to this camera. And I'll have to, like, knock down the rest. That seems fine. Let's do... Yeah. That seems fine to me. There's actually a chance this is a 2 SCU host. In which case, whatever I disable... like, if I siphon you, it might not be the same thing as this. So I'm going to be a little bit safe here. Where's Iota? Yeah, you're right there. You're at... Yeah, the problem is... Actually, Tiny is not going to run... past this on her own turn. Okay, I'm gonna security siphon so that we can run past if we need to. And I'm still gonna try to skipjack later on in this turn. Yeah, you're I don't love your patrol route. There's a chance I'm gonna have to be afraid of you. You're over there, you're far enough away, it's fine. Okay, so far, very interesting map. Still, again, really enjoying it. I think, yeah, whole team goes this way. That seems fine. Tiny is... I think being there is also fine. Not too worried about it. And also not that slow of routing. Very intricate. I'm just, like, coming to terms with this map overall. So far, I still really like it so far. That is easily in range. I'm pretty sure I'm... Well, we saw my AP got kind of low last time. I'm gonna go a little bit short. And skipjack from here. And have another 10 Matrix AP. Okay, what do we got? It is 1 security unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 says it downloads. I have missed the big hosts. I've really, really missed them. Oh, because this... Yeah, right, because these things. So, damage to connection. Let's see. Is my bigger limiter going to be AP or connection? Because if I unlink and load and use, that's minus 36. Plus the fact that this is going to cost me 7 in the first place. Minus 36 and cost me... So it's minus 42? Something like that. Whatever. Close enough. 43. If minus 43, I have 50 left, which is easy enough to do whatever I want. Okay, so I can deal with you late. Unlink. Load. Drop you. Drop you. We know there's no traps. And let's see. Camera 1 does not matter. Camera 2 might matter. Camera 3. Okay, so in this one it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there is another SCU somewhere. It's right there. Okay. So let's skip 1, but let's go for 2, 3, 4. And then I actually can't load and use scan, so I've got to be careful. So I've got to remember, by the way, that the useless ones, these two are piled on each other, and that foot pad. The other one's going to require a different skipjack. Okay. So let's get rid of 2, 3, 4. Don't hit the prox mines. And I'm going to save my charge of everything else for the future. I can't scan, so I don't want to like walk into this blindly. That just sounds kind of miserable. Good enough, though. It was a decent turn, all considered. Still want to rewind. Turn 4 comes in. They know nothing so far, although eventually the corpse timers will run out, and it gets worse. But for now, we're okay. Katana is going to want to wait again. What else can we knock down here? Yeah, there's landmines. There's... I guess the next skipjack would actually be way over on to these things. There's not much else connected, so yeah. Most of the cameras have been grabbed. I think this one wasn't on that host. But 1, 2, 3... Oh, no. Okay, this wasn't on it either. So these two cameras are not on that host. And then... Well, it's on the other SCU on that host. And then this footpad is also on the other SCU. Okay, so basically 1, 2, and wherever it was are on the other host. That's fine. Other SCU. I think you can wait. This guy can walk around. I'm not too worried about it. And let's go a little bit farther into safety. This should be harder to spot. Weapon blueprint for... in the debate for best AR in the game. It's less accurate, but it's more damage per bullet than the Eagle Sight. So depending on what you need and what you want, like if you have enough accuracy sources, like you're running, you know, a heavily buffing sniper or whatever, then the K-Thrasher is going to be superior. Or if you have really good weapon mods that add a lot of accuracy on top, that can also get you there. But the Eagle Sight is better out of just out of the box. So up to your tastes. Still very good. They're both great. Tiny can shoot this guy. Not in anticipation range. I'd rather not spend the AP. Am I willing to fight you? I think the answer is yes, although if you pull this guy over, the initiative is really high. That kill looks a little unlikely with how far my team is. I think I shouldn't do it. I think I do want to lure all of you into a death trap, though. So I'm going to run up to here. If I run a bit farther up, you would see me. That's a little scary. I could leave you where you are and just pull these two. Actually, wait. I need to wait for Seiko to move. That's my mistake. I'm not going to bother doing any more rewinding because you don't have any good skipjacks right now. We'll take on that host more or less manually. Okay, you're walking close, which means you're going to get pulled into... You're going to be pulled into lure for sure. Don't want to get spotted. I got to be a little bit careful about that one. If I'm here, I'm not in vision range. And I shoot at 23 meters. The scary thing, though, is... Okay, that's at 24. Snipers see at 22. Actually, it looks like this guy sees around 22 as well. If I'm here... Yeah, he sees... Okay, so they all see at 22. Snipers have... So as long as I drag all of you to, like, this location, we're fine. And she has range on the E-rifle. Okay. We're going to have you stand there, then. That'll be fine. You're good like that. Tiny is going to lure all of you to stand right here. Try to drag you far away from that scaffolding as I can. Let's drag you to there. I should be fine. I'm going to anticipation the tankiest of the group. And I'm going to have you mostly just stand here. That's going to be cover. That's going to be really close. It's going to be like 15 meters. I'm only accurate at 20. Okay, I might have to stand like next to my soldier then. And be in a somewhat similar boat. Like if you run to here, Line of sight should be fine. You should be able to step out to shoot. And you should be far enough away. That's not a big concern. This is likely fine, but it's not guaranteed to be fine. And then for Katana, I can run you up behind this and you'll duck. And it'll be chill as well. And you can easily shotgun. And hopefully you're not blocking line of sight. I can walk to the side a little bit to make sure you're not. This should... that's... If they're going here... Let's go a little bit even farther to the side. Okay, now you're definitely not blocking line of sight. This should be fine. My Knight is not going to be heavily involved. Unless she gets lucky and crits. But I think it'll be okay. This is still worth it, I think. I can, at worst, walk up an interference spike to make next turn look good. Alright, here we go. You're useless. You are waiting. You are investigating. You should not be able to see me. You don't. You're useless. Don't have more anticipation charges, so we're going to leave it like that. Remake can AR. Just would need to land the crit. If I go from here... Yeah, it's not going to look any better. Okay. It will be shooting from here, most likely, then. That's fine. We can do that. She's going relatively early. She's going to be on 9. Might be hard to get line of sight on all 3, which is going to be a little annoying, but it is what it is. You're walking around. You might not go anywhere. Okay, you are. That's good. Sometimes they don't all follow lure, and I don't know the rationale behind it. Let's go ahead and make the one who's crit vulned higher, easier to hit. Seems valuable to me. Rhyme is going to want to go after Remake, but before Katana, I think. Well, actually, maybe not. If this guy dies, she gets better full auto. Let's see. You're 25, you're 24, and this weapon range is... Yeah, okay. It's probably fine. Okay, you're going to yield. You're going to yield. Let's see what Remake can do. Remake can probably get line of sight on 2. Yes. Can go here. Has line of sight on 2. Odds of critting are quite high, but not guaranteed. The initial rolls aren't that good. I have line of sight. 100% chance to hit. Hitting the sniper is fine. Don't mind that at all. Let's take the shot. 46 crit chance times 6 bullets is... I'm virtually guaranteed. I think it's like around 1% to fail to crit ever. That gives me savagery, which is not that useful because I'm low on ammo. Didn't really need to do that. But I can basically run to here and shoot once, which is, I guess, playable. I don't really want you to see me, the sniper, but I can't really get around that. I think killing the sniper, though, with this bullet is good. If I go here, it tells me I have the shot. You're alert. I'm spotted. Sure, yeah, because I'm within, range of you. Yeah, I think shooting sniper makes sense. That'll free up some more space for other stuff. This seems like a good enough use of action points. Nope. I didn't have line of sight after all. Can I cheat the game and get the shot anyway? So far, no. What if I keep trying? It does move up. There. The game told me I could shoot. I don't think this is me really abusing. I think this is a deserved benefit, personally. The game told me I was in range of that. I'm choosing to believe it. And cheating until it works. Okay, if Rhyme opens up here... I'd love to attack from stealth, but that's going to be tough. Like, spending 1 AP, getting into range of both of them. Oh, I can't. Can I even? Yeah, I want to see 2 lines, and I'm not getting 2 lines here. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I can just walk up here, marker sights, or crosshair lock and just go. It's fine. You're angry. I don't really care. I'm going to crosshair lock. This is going to be highly accurate and very high crit chance. Oh, it's 0 AP, I forgot. Well, that's going to look pretty good. Yeah. Look pretty good. I'm going to preserve ammo if I can help it. I have savagery on, so I'm just going to run to here. I might need to iron grip. That's okay. This gun is incredibly silent, so I'm not worried about it. Could have iron grip at the start. I keep forgetting that she has good iron grip, and I should be using that at the start of every fight. It is a lot of damage, and it's my bad for forgetting. You can run... Well, let's see. Let's see what Katana can do. Nope, she can't yield anymore. Just kidding. Let's not see what Katana can do. Where do I want to go? Kind of over here. I just want to be a bit hidden. You guys can't find me, but this stuff is kind of real. Like, if this guy spots me, I'm kind of sad, so... Let's run over here instead. We are going to get some corpse timers running out, I believe, so we'll have more going on soon. Katana probably doesn't have the AP to get in. Oh, she does. Let's go. Alrighty. Well, welcome to the host we just recently revealed. And here we are. I've got some tools available, but not all of them. I've got enough to generate tokens, though. Spiking the APU seems really worthwhile. I need to wait one turn for it, though. So I'm going to start by going... I guess I have to go this way. I have to go left. Or, sorry, right, the opposite of left. And then on my second turn, I'm going to go for the APU. And then on my third turn, I'm going to clean this out. Okay, 2 passives that are active. I think I'm going to preload my daggers right now. I think it'll be fine. I'm going to go for both. And I'm going to wait on unlinking until it's in a better spot. AP, connection damage is not... That's fine, actually. Program loading does not matter yet. Double active is fine. 8 AP. Okay, 20 tally, or 10 tally is my biggest problem. I have Q protocol back, so connection health is not a huge deal for me. Although it could hurt. They're going to get another minus 20. Honestly, AP is going to be my limit. AP is not my limiter this turn. I don't think, anyway. It's IO off of this stuff. 15 tally. Yikes. 10 connection. At least it's gone. That sucks a lot. We're unlinking. Not dealing with that. Okay, I have 13 AP left. Program loading is not necessarily a problem, but it might be. I have 10 tokens, good enough to actually play the game. I'm thinking I want to Phantom Slide this stuff. And just... Yeah, I think it's worth. Okay, let's go ahead and drop down most of the stuff. Camera 1 is whatever. Camera 2 is kind of whatever. I might just kill them anyway because I'm here. I could also try to Phantom Slide onto that. But I kind of feel like killing the cameras is worth. Also, where'd the unlinked ice go? I don't know. Let's kill the cameras. And that. And I think I can Phantom Slide. It's useful enough. I mean, I don't need to. I can walk over this and it's not even a big deal. But I can't scan from here. So I would yeah, I think I would rather go up this way. Just go around. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm going to Phantom Slide because I can do a little bit more. Do I need to Phantom Slide this? Yeah, because I can't scan. That's why. I have some AP. We can see what's over there. That doesn't seem too scary. Alright, we can clean up some more next turn. Good enough for now. And yeah, we're getting a lot of connection back because it doesn't cost me 9 per action. And a lot of my stuff repairs connection. So not worried about that whatsoever. Glasswalker on 3. Reinforcements over there. We're going to have easily a 2-hour episode because I managed to put an entire full map onto this one. We already had a full map, but I got through it fast. She's already back. That's not really what I expected, but fine. Let's load our tools. Yeah, next time I find the CPU, I will spike it. Same for the APU. If you take any action, relocate. If you download a file, steal AP. I'm not in a rush to Trapkeeper. I have enough tokens to do whatever I want, so let's go ahead and use programs for now. If you take any action, relocate, go away. If you download, steals AP, go away. We're going to escalate. 15 connection health does not matter at all. Tempted to load data filter. Pit Vipers are relatively difficult and have pretty spicy escalations, so I will. Let's go here. 15 damage Cyberdeck is of very low value. If you download, though... Okay, these are just like... Yeah, still don't care. Okay. These are all disabled. I'm going to load my stuff back up. And I'm going to say... Let me be lucky. I was not lucky. I think I don't want to re-go for those. It's fine. Let's pin drop. Well, I got really unlucky. That's too bad. Okay. That is worth noting that on big hosts like this, there's... It's, I guess, arguably easier... Yep, armor only blocks some of it. It is easier to run into not very useful pin drops. I can't do too much here, unfortunately. I can only get rid of one ice here. I loaded disarm and maybe shouldn't have. I think I'm going to end my turn, because I don't want to deal with these active disruptions. And I still would like to get rewinded to get 2 Phantom Slides so I can knock down like the CPU and APU easily. Okay. I would also like to get lucky with pin drop, and I'll try that again, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, you're done for now. A lot of guards can have their turn. Let's let them do that. Remake. I need to reload my gun at some point. If you go to here, you're not in range to use Rewind, and Katana has a million action points. I guess just for now you can wait. Okay, you are going to follow the corpses, so that's going to start happening. I think there's 2, right? I think there were 2 escalations. Yeah, so you 2 are going. You're out of my way now, which is fine. Don't know where those guys are going, but it shouldn't be anything too scary. You're fine where you are. I think you're also fine where you are. I could lure. I don't think it's worth it yet. You're standing around. You'll be easily dealt with. Okay, their patrol route goes that way. They're all going over there. I think the third one's going to do nothing. Yep, as expected. Okay. Coordinated charge is up. I should wait until Remake can make it over, which maybe I shouldn't have reloaded here. I think I want to get this kill here. If I'm here, I have 4 AP, which is decent damage. Yeah, I really regret reloading. I think we still play for the kill. You're not going that early. I can beat 20. Okay, let's Iron Grip to cover recoil right now. Decent first attacks. Good crit. Not quite a second crit, but that should be okay. Tiny gets an attack for sure, I think. If I go here, I have an easy attack on you. My railgun's going to break the fact that you're in cover. This should not be a concern whatsoever. You're dying. Down you go. Spend 3 AP walking to the loot box. Of course, can't use anything else right now, but that's fine. Do need to reload at some point here, but getting into range for coordinated charge is more important. I'll reload next turn and try not to take any real fights. You weren't able to get rewinded, which is too bad, but it is what it is. Let's load Deception. Let's deal with this. Tally, AP, and Connection. Well, we'll get Tally first, then AP, then Connection. More Active Ice. Connection health still doesn't really matter. If I were a hacker, it would matter. Well, Tally, then Connection. And then we'll scan first just to know what's going on. Okay, connecting out is illegal. That's fine. Let's get rid of you. I will tank the AP cost, although this is going to matter a little bit, but I don't really want to tank 20 connection health if I can help it. So drop you, then you. Scan, that is a lot of active ice. Don't love that. Don't have unlink. Guess what? It's Phantom Slide. Scan the neighbors. I lose decoy. I get decoy back. This seems easily dealt with. If you load a program, that's not too bad. I'm going to load a program, so I'm going to drop you now. I'm out of IO, so it doesn't really matter. A lot of tally here. Do you really want Phantom Slide back? I mean, you know, I am pretty much 0 AP, pretty much 0 IO left. It's not too bad. This is my third turn, and I mean, if this was a, you know, not a large host, I'd be about done. But yeah, we've got about, you know, more than a third of it left, actually. Probably 40%. Okay, this is a don't do a whole lot this turn. If you go down to 5, yeah, I think Remake is going to end up, like, rewinding, reloading, and then ending your turn here. And that'll be fine. I think we'll coordinate a charge on the turn we're going to actually fight, so I'm going to bank it for now. So I'd like to have the move point to use in a combat turn. I think that would be ideal. You should just wait. There's no reason to rush this. Oh, maybe there's a reason to rush that. Get out of his line of sight. But I think the box is going to block it. I'm just going to forget otherwise. Let's go and use the tools here. I can't reload the SMG, so I'm just going to... Well, I should still wait in case there's something I have to do. It is unlikely we have to do anything, but still. Okay, so you turn suspicious from someone else, I think, walking past you. Rhyme should wait. Okay, you did nothing. You get your loot box. So I want to pull guards over. I think yes. Dragging you guys out to right there seems pretty reasonable. That's a spot where you can definitely shoot from, I think. Throw on vision cones. Yeah, I'm not getting spotted here. If I'm here, these ranges are... It's going to be like right around here. That's going to be just fine for me. I saw it. Yep, there we go. If I go here, I'll have actually pretty good attacks. And I can use anticipation for crit on one of you, which seems fine, I think. Let's make you easier to kill. Roommate can no longer reload, but she can run into a spot where... it'll cost her at least 1 AP to get in range to attack, but it's going to be close. I can maybe do both. And then Rhyme. I want to be within 20 meters, because that's the range on coordinated. No, it's 10 meters, sorry. So it's right around here, actually, I have to stop. If I'm here, I'm in range, I'm in cover. I'll have to walk up to attack, but it's going to be not bad. I could spend a little bit less and reload the SMG. I think the SMG is going to cost 2. Yep. I think doing so is reasonable. If I trigger Savagery, I'm actually going to want... Or Recoup, I'm actually going to want the available AP there. So I think this is fine. Oh, Glasswalker helps a ton here, actually. Glasswalker really guarantees I'm going to be okay. Alright, bunch of cameras turn on. Cameras found bodies, so... Yep, guards will be running my way. Just not right away. You don't need coordinated charge, you're not acting this turn. Well, you're not moving this turn, I should say. I've got to remember to use Iron Grip if I can. It's also default to the E-Rifle. You can wait. You can go do your job. Let's go knock the CPU out. I have a lot of tokens. This is a 3-turn cooldown. I think I'm just going to pop this now. This is going to be the buff back so I can block escalations. I'm actually... whatever, it's fine. Let's Phantom Slide. 2 per action instead of 4. Makes this a little bit easier. Spike gives me a little bit of freedom. This stuff here is not killable. I'll have to get it on the way out. Should be okay for now, though. It's all passive ice, which is tanky. It's going to be like 2 or 3 uses of attack every time. If you exit... Okay, I'll kill you at the end. I have enough stuff here that I can do whatever. If you exit, get messed with. Alright, 2 actives is not the worst. I've got enough tools for that. I do have unlink back if needed, but right now I don't need. 10 damage to everything is fine. I have deck shield, or deck armor. If you exit... Okay, so I'm going to drop you. Then I'm going to drop you. And then I can drop this because the damage just isn't that real. I'm surprised I take 2 damage. Oh, right. Minimum damage taken is 2. You have to take at least 2. That's fine. It's 1 to your shield and 1 to the health. Or 2 to the health. Okay. You guys are gone. If you exit steal AP, I'm going to load active before there's an escalation first. If you exit steals AP. Let's load trap before I forget. Alright, what's here? 2 actives. That's going to be fine. 10 damage cyber deck. 15 to cyber deck. Okay, well, I know the ordering here. Prevents downloads. Escalation's coming soon. 2 passives and an active is fine. Lose decoy, not the end of the world. 20 damage to connection. Reload deception. I'm not going to reload decoy, because otherwise I won't be able to load sleaze. And I would like to download this stuff. I scan. I have 2 passive and active disruption here, so this actually seems pretty playable. I believe Spectral Dagger only gives you 10 AP once per turn. If you click it twice, you don't get the AP. So I'm not going to dagger again. 20 connection damage is some downloads. Yeah, understood. Thankfully, it's a 1 per action node, so we're pretty chill. We'll load decoy, start our next turn, and then I would like to knock this down to get the benefit of having low security level, because we're going to run up against it, and I do want the XP. Let's have the guards all have their turn. Rhyme is still chilling. And I'm so glad big hosts are back. I really, really, really miss them. I really missed them. I'm so glad they're back. Of course, if you don't like the hacking minigame, like, you can always, of course, scrub forward on YouTube, but I enjoy it. I find the challenges interesting enough. It's part of why I ran a hacker on every mission, because not only was it a lot of loot, I actually quite enjoyed it as well. I think Tiny going late makes sense. You can clean up after the E-rifles. The E-rifle / assault rifle. So you're going to... Let's see. I should marker sight somebody. Let's go run forward for at least one. I don't really need it, though, because Remake's not going to miss anything. So I'm going to yield and just let Remake just lead this. If I run to here, I have 6 AP. Puts you 2 in the crosshairs. I don't have recoup, so I'm not getting more than the 2 attacks. If I go a little bit less, I can take Niz Nitrate. Do I want to? I think it's correct to. I think spending the 1 AP on taking combat drugs is worthwhile. And this should be pretty solid. So I know I don't have recoup. But I'm critting, I'm getting good damage. And to be safe, I will -2 you guys. I am hunted because you're not remotely close enough to see me. This guy's going to hear the gunfire, and it is what it is. I don't have a way around that one. It's fine, though. So I really should have considered going the other way around with things. The idea being that this has all the pure damage and still really good shred chance. And so if you lead, we might get other buffs going. Actually, no. These guys don't need to take that many bullets. I'm going to go out to here. I don't have recoup back, so I really only get 1 attack if I... No, I will have 2 attacks. Oh, this thing blocks line of sight. Oh, I didn't realize that, actually. That makes this... I have to go really far to get them all, then. Yeah, that piece right there is too tall. And if I go out this way, I can't see you, but I want to kill you on this turn. So I can't get everything that I want. I can basically... I have 5 AP from here. You're going to hear the gunfire. There's no way around that one, though, because this gun is just way too loud for that. So I think the plan is go here. It's fine. I'm going to Iron Grip and primarily aim at you. These guys are pretty easily killed by the follow-up damage. And then I can SMG if it doesn't quite go the way I wanted. That seems fine. Let's do this. So you're angry. I'm spotted. Here's Iron Grip. I'm getting, what, 2 bullets per person, which is guaranteed glance. I'm going to marker sights you, only because I need you to actually be killed by the end of it all. These kills are guaranteed because they're guaranteed glances, so I don't think I can actually roll too badly on damage. Oh, down you go. Of course, this other dude heard gunfire. If I'm here, I'm not blocking her line of sight. You, of course, have heard gunfire yourself, but you don't see the corpses. I don't think, anyway. Maybe you do. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. Either way, I think if you're here, it's fine. You can do your job. We are obviously winning on initiative here. This is my run and gun damage. If I crit, which is really unlikely, you would die. Unsurprisingly, I didn't crit. Tiny has 1 more person in gunshot noise range. If I move a little bit, you're not. If I go to here, it's down to 1. If I go to here, it's 1. Okay, that's fine. You not hearing more gunfire is good for me. This shot should look really good. Yep, your evasion is heavily debuffed, and you're surprised, and down you go. Let's see. Which corpse, if any, have been found? Yours hasn't, and the other one probably flew. There's somebody else around, right? Who almost certainly got seen. Oh, you. Nope. They're all currently not spotted. We love that for us. Okay, what I could do is run up and refract for this. Refract is kind of useful in that whatever your patrol is, it's not going to be very useful. Or I can, like, stand here and help the fight on the future turn. That's probably better, actually. Let's stand there and get ready to fight this guy on a future turn. That seems good. Alrighty. Oh, I also ran her really far away so she doesn't glasswalker the team. That was a mistake, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have run so far away. Sending 2 guards to intercept. Body timers is going to mean more tally is coming. Let's see. So I'm going to... Okay, I'm making a save here because my recollection was Pop Slot did not properly reload my E-rifle, but I also might have been hallucinating and was wrong. This is a full auto weapon. I have Pop Slot, which reloads your current weapon for only 2 AP. which is right here, and has no ammo in it. Okay, it worked. I was probably on the other gun, and I was just stupid. But yeah, I gotta say, reload costs 5 AP. Know what costs 2? Pretty good. Kinda like that. You guys are both on the way, right? I think you were woken up, and you're gonna run... You're gonna run towards these corpses, which means you're definitely running toward me. You're running at the end, though. This guy runs first. He's gonna get to, like, here and not do anything, and then you're gonna run here and see me. I don't care. So this is fine. Remake has Rewind again, which I would like to use on you, so that you can Phantom Slide and do some stuff. So I'm gonna rewind you yet again, so you can finish the job. Disable, disable, disable. These are all gone. I will load up Decoy. I will load up Passive Disruption. Let's see what we get. That doesn't matter. I have one Phantom Slide, and I want to use it on this APU. I could try to get lucky with Pin Drop, but I'd rather save the charges of that for something else. Here we go. Phantom Slide with more than enough tokens. This is dead. That is spiked. I can disconnect, and I can start running toward my team. I should wait just to be safe here, but I will probably run toward my team. But in case I have to, like, shoot the shotgun, you know, you never know. We have 1 million initiative, so we have to hit delay a whole lot. Matsumoto has really high initiative on their characters, but once you start getting implants in, you just start getting really good initiative, and you... plus Glasswalker carries forward sometimes. Okay, you're going towards that corpse. Okay, cool. Well, we are completely chilling then. You can run all the way to here. We're going to underflow that, which is nice. 3 boxes left, and a host to clean out, which I do want to clean out, but it does take 3 turns. You're at 16. You're running away. I'm thinking... I think I still kind of want to run forward and be tactical support here. We can kill you silently pretty easily, I think. Rhyme gets this box, no problem. Everyone's beating you on initiative. I can probably SMG that guy. Solid weapon blueprint. What's Tiny gonna do? I don't need to... Okay, I'm probably gonna lure this guy, actually. I think railgunning him isn't useful. But I think making him useless is nice. So if I go to here... Yeah, these are gonna time out this turn. Sucks for me. But yeah, I'm gonna lure you so that you're looking the wrong way. This guy's already running away. Oh, I don't have lure. I'm griefing. You're at 16, though. I might just silence right now and get right up next to him and just rush him next turn. Could have used it sooner. Too late now, of course. But yeah, if I'm here... This tells me I'm in range already, and you don't see me. This seems good. I like this. Got a mine to deal with at some point, but yeah, host, box, box. We're chilling. We're in a good spot here, I think. You can stay where you are. This seems okay. Alrighty. I want you to leave. I want to melee you. You're at 21. You're at 16. So anyone who gets into like the 18 range is actually in a good spot here. So Tiny's in that boat. Remake is not. Remake can't quite attack silently here. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I will hit you with a jump cut in a sec. I got to go let my dog out. And we are back. Wow, it actually exactly synced up with the music resuming. Obviously, yeah. Anyway, cool. So, trying to think about some of the timing stuff here. You can't hear me, so you would run off on your own. Like, you're not going to get, you know... Ooh, don't really want to do that. I can just hit page down and not shoot that person. I'm thinking... Yeah, let's just strike now. I don't see why I wouldn't bother. This seems reasonable. We're going to hack with our Wireghost when we can. Probably more than a turn away. This kill seems very easy. We're not shooting you. It's not worth it. I could... Actually, no, I only have 3 AP, so I only get 1 attack here. I couldn't interfere and spike you. If I got lucky and... I mean, odds of me triggering down are very high, but killing you is not worth it, because killing you is more potential security tally. So let's only shoot you. It's a good use of my AP, I think. It's a good use of my Cyber Knight's turn. Let's go. Okay, you get downed. Oh, I get, well, I got the crit. Yeah, I think we still just take the shots. I'm not really worried about anything here. I think this is fine. Might even give my team Steamroll, which would let them run away. Yep, great. That's actually useful, because now it allows my... potentially my Wireghost makes it now. Has a bunch of boost speed buffs now. That would be nice. Anyway. Not a lot of guards left on the map. We, of course, skipped their previous escalation, which was nice. Rhyme is chilling here. Katana... Yep, she will make it. Let's delay and just make sure we know what this guy is doing first. No reason to rush this. You have become suspicious. Oh, you found a new corpse. Darn. That's too bad. Okay, well... I'm going to run you up next to this. 2 boxes left. And I can go from the host to the exit right away, so that's kind of nice. Katana can go start hacking. There's a lot to this host. I'm going to try to modulate to the security level and not get anything too spicy. I think I got a couple of pretty good hits, though, on the way in. This was a really good set of phantom slides and whatnot, so... Load... Ow. Could have loaded that sooner, to be honest. I do have unlinked charges, which seems worth it to me, because this is going to be annoying. We have an SCU that I haven't spiked yet. We've got a lot of downloads here and a lot of downloads there. I need daggers. And once I unlink, I will have... That scam is useless. I'm going to phantom slide... Let's see, do I want to pin drop around? Let's start with pin drops. I have plenty of tokens. I have 11. Whatever I land on dies. Okay. Might have already hit that before. I don't remember. Pin drop. Nice. Pin drop 3. Order want to clean this out where I am. I feel like I shouldn't pin drop right now. I should use it to try to get lucky on that side. Let's go do normal things now. I can load... Actually, I don't need to load anti-trap right now. I would rather trap keeper this guy. If you download... Damage to cyber deck. Let's trap keeper to print AP, basically. We scan, we see one of everything. I think we can simply load disarm for real this time. I'm glad I'm getting not that much tally per action. This one is more, of course. If you download, steals AP. Okay, no big rush here. Lose decoy, it's fine, I'll load it next turn. Don't think I'm going to rush to load blue juice here. I think we're chilling. I have 1 phantom slide and 1 pin drop left. You cannot yield anymore, so all I can do is... reload this SMG for only 2, which is kind of nice. And Tiny can... Well, we can hope that the escalation is not turning devices back on. Also, this device does hit these landmines, which is kind of nice. Anyway, I can walk to here. I can jam kit you. I can walk to here. And that is almost every box. We're going to hit sec level 4. And it is under sec level 6, so sec level 5 we have to leave. We have to go before it escalates to 6. So we have some time, but not infinite time. There's no camera up here, not a big deal. I'm gonna stay here. I don't need to run out. I'm not in a big rush. I don't believe there's an APU on this Matrix host. I don't recall there being one. Body timers again, that's really unfortunate. That's a lot of tally being added. No, it's not that much, at least yet. Load decoy, load disarm. I'm going to load data filter this time. Okay. That's fine. Scan for more stuff. This is easily dealt with. If you load a program, great. Don't load any programs, got it. Connection health is not a big deal. While I'm here, 3 per action is enough to be safe. I'm going to go here. I think I've already cleared the CPU. I can just spike it. I was right. Okay, I'm going to try to get... This is scan 2 of 2. This must be empty, and this is probably empty as well. Right, there's only 1 SCU here. What's connected here? That camera and that camera doesn't matter. That landmine is the only one that matters. I don't think it's worth walking around there. I think I would rather pin drop and see where I go. Okay, well, I'm already here, so I guess I'll do it. 5 AP is not a huge cost. Don't know what's here. I don't think it's ever been scanned, so this is a little bit dicey, but we'll see what happens. Looks like 2 passive ice. That's not a big deal. It's not even plus AP, so it's going to be really chill. Scan 2 of 2. That means this must have nothing else on it. Okay, then we go anti-connection and simply move. There's you. I will take these. I will skip you entirely and simply phantom slide. Yoink. What do we got? We have this stuff. I have what I need. Because of the CPU underflow, I think we're chilling. I don't have to do anything too spicy. 2 passes and a trap should be relatively chill. No download, no download. Let me Trap Keeper and generate some free action points. And I have exactly 4 clicks available, and look at that. Because we nuked a lot of stuff earlier, we got it all in 2 turns. That was very fun. Would a mainline hacker have cleared out 2 full hosts in 5 turns total? Probably not. Of course, I spent some other turns, like, you know, doing all the Wireghost stuff and disabling devices and whatnot, but that felt pretty good. So we're basically done here. Let's wait, make sure we don't, you know, nothing spicy happens with regular, you know, random guard patrols. No reason to rush this stuff. You can wait, you can wait. You're going on 6. Okay, I think you can solo this box, no problem. And the rest of the team goes down here. To be very, very safe, I'm going to throw Refract right at my feet. You cannot see me. I'm invisible. We're not escalating this turn. Rhyme safely gets to the exit. Don't have coordinated charge available. Not that it really matters. You can extract. Katana is out of the host. I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to extract here as well. I think it's fine. Okay, cool. Well, we would have got out on sec level 5. We got on sec level 4 thanks to spiking the APU. There's a box right there that I will grab. I am behind a refract wall, so we're chilling. This is mine. Give me this box. Yep, level 7 armor. That seems pretty good. And off we go. Don't want to overstay our welcome. Well, it was definitely a pretty long mission. We spent, I guess to be fair, only about an hour on it. But that was hugely rewarding. No money, good XP. Even more XP because of that. Oh, I put no one in the trainer. But that's my mistake. I forgot to do that. Oh well. The Undersiders don't matter too much because they don't have black site details, so they're not important to me. A lot of blueprints worth a lot of money. Quite a bit of cash. I think we got no itemized armor. Oh, we got 1 itemized armor. No itemized weapons. And then 2 large hosts means more than a page of files, almost a full page of blueprints, and more than a page of accounts. Yeah. Welcome back, large matrix hosts. They're very valuable. I will probably do a lot of file stuff off recording. It's just going to take a while. I don't think I need to bore you with that. But essentially, next thing up, I will get to the point right before then. Check some things real quick, which is who's in line for a limit break. These guys certainly are. I want probably to get Dance Hall in to be the one who takes the new Cyberdex and new programs power play. Because it's very easy to give her favors and... Or sorry, it's very easy to give her influence. And doesn't charge me more for stuff. I really liked when Dr. Karos was the one. Because Dr. Karos can do all these things, and it means that you can bump basically Matrixware and a bunch of other things and get like really, really, really good puppet masters. That was really beneficial. Unfortunately, she's in hiding, so that kind of sucks. But I think yeah, we didn't give her any of the Dr. Power plays. I think it would be really ideal even on Dr. Ash, because Dr. Ash straight up has charge you less for things. Medical's fast, whatever. But yeah, minus 10% for all services is really nice, and if you ever bump partner more, it's even better. And because she prints favors, you can like guide the limit breaks really easily, right? And so you can kind of guarantee that it goes well. But yeah. Sadly, we did not organize things quickly to get that to happen. We took the power play on Taylor Stryzek, which, I mean, she charges more for things instead, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, sucks to suck. Oh well. It's interesting that she was able to grab the new like programs power play. I find that kind of interesting. I didn't expect that out of her. Okay, well, not much else to say, I suppose. We're gonna have you guys limit break whenever we can. That'll be nice. This mission is going to be due relatively soon. Sort by highest gear. Yeah, you're not ready for the break, and neither are you, so we gotta get them up to 80 if possible. which means I will play some time forward, use a token, because I get a token in instantly, and then I can go for Hype Booster and make this give me extra hype, potentially. Q-Node Trick is going to be there if we can't make that happen. This is going to be delayed, unfortunately. Maybe I don't Hype Booster, because that way we can run both of these back-to-back, and that's going to be generated. It's going to be exactly 20 hype. That's probably better. So, okay, I won't Hype Booster. I might inject files, though. Let's do training. +2 on the Wireghost. Wonderful. What did I say I wanted? I don't remember. I think I get this 26. I'm not going to go for this. I'm going to go here. I could go here, but I think I'm fine with what I've got. I did kind of want recharge rate on a few things. Unfortunately, I can't get any more recharge rate on Pin Drop or Phantom Slide. Again, I do not care about this stuff at all. I think the AP is just not worth it in most cases. Might as well Skipjack was kind of nice. Better Q Protocol, I think, is pretty reasonable. This gives me another action. And then this gives me more tokens and actions, which is really good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Juice on Q Protocol. I think that makes sense to me. I think it makes sense. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it makes sense. +1 on the Soldier. We're up here on Crosshair Lock. We can add some Ballistic Spear, which is very fun. Could, yeah, get more damage on Run and Gun, but that's just awkward to use, I find. It's a short cooldown. Recoup is capped. Savagery is capped. I'm leaving Marker Sights as low investment, which I think is fine. I mean, honestly, I think Marker Sights is better than Crosshair Lock on average, right? Here's a bunch of accuracy and crit for a single attack, and it's, you know, here's 35 accuracy, 35 crit on an 8-turn cooldown. It just cost me a +2, but still. And then here's, you know, eventually 25 crit, 25 evasion, so not that far apart, with 2 charges on a 3-turn cooldown. And it lasts more than 1 attack. Now, don't get me wrong, there's, you know, other use cases here, right? This is really good on, you know, getting one really, really good Assault Rifle Burst or whatever, but, you know, whatever. Either way, you're done. Face gets a +1, which is kind of nice. We've already capped out Insider Hustle. I'm tempted to go into Co-Conspire value. Finally got Heat under control, which is good. Oh, you have a new talent, actually. I take that back. Well, I guess I can just take Handbrake. It's right there. Sure. I can delay submissions, which might be valuable once in a while. Waiting for you to go +2. And everyone else is fine as they are. Okay, let me safety save, though I don't really need to. The goal is going to be what? Do I have anyone in line for Height Break? I don't think so. I do have people in line for a different limit break, though. Getting this Alpha Strike on offer seems reasonable. I don't have any money right now. I was going to do the file stuff off recording. Getting you back from surgery seems okay. I can put people into the trainer afterwards. Yeah, I want to try to get limit breaks for my contacts first. So you have an Alpha Strike for me up against the Los Zagales. That seems fine. She's back from surgery. I'm going to put this down to 0 hours. See if I get a break. I do. You get your height break. That's great. Loyalty to 60 seems good. Hooray. You're loyal to 60. Appreciate that. Alright. So this is due in 6 hours. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to stop here. I will want to run mission, probably, I mean, maybe this one, right? If I run, you know, up to 3 missions and run this legwork, I can generate a bunch of hype, right? The idea being you need to run at least 4 missions until you are hype break. You only need 2, and you only need 2. And so there's, yeah, I might, like, pick the favorite 2 I want to run. Pick the 2 I want to run, which is probably going to be, like, Copley Finale and the combat mission. And then put my not Warmachine, my Wireghost on the legwork. Delay this with Handbrake because I... Oh, it's not available yet. Right, it was on cooldown from before. 15 days. Okay, don't have it. I can Field Op Center, though, and delay this by 5 days. That would allow me to finish the legwork, which is probably correct. Okay, that'll be the plan going forward. I'm going to stop here and handle all the file management and stuff because I'm just not going to bother. So thanks for watching. I will see you next time with a lot more money. Bye-bye.